Hello my lovelies, Michelle here and welcome back to my makery. I apologise for it being so long since I last did a Crafty Catchup, but this is going to be Crafty Catchup number 6. Okay, now to start off with, I just want to say that the winner of my giveaway, my 100 subscriber giveaway, has still not contacted me. So if Deborah Watkins could please contact me by Sunday, what would that be, 25th of this month, which is August, and that's my time. I need to hear from her straight away, please, because I need to draw somebody else if she's not going to contact me. Right, we'll jump straight into it. What have I finished? Not too much. I have made a couple of baby hats and booties, and I have finished the baby blanket I've been working on for a while. There was I didn't have enough yarn. Like, I'd finished it, but it was only 30 odd inches square, and I wanted it a bit bigger. I wanted it so that it wasn't just a baby blanket, that it could, you know, be used through the toddler's, child and stuff years, as well as maybe a comfort item. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So after I managed to get hold of a couple more balls, when Spotlight got some back in stock, they're now out of stock again, so I don't know what's going on there. But this is my finished item. This is it folded into quarters, I believe. After adding the 2 extra balls, it comes out at 52 inches square. So I'm really happy. I just finished it off with a row of single crochet around the outside just to tidy it up a bit. But it's very, very lovely, and that's made with the Caron cupcakes and the colour Mango Tango. And that is a blossom crochet on YouTube pattern called the Granny Merge Blanket. So that is done. There were a couple of scraggly ends there from the last 2 balls that I put on that I've got to weave those in, but then it's finished. And then I don't think I've shown these hats. I made a couple of hats. This one, just a very basic pattern. I can't remember where I got the pattern from. It's just double crochets and back post till it's enough to go around your head. Then you cinch up the top, put a pom-pom on. I fluffed the pom-pom out, if you can see, just with a pet brush. I bought one specially for fluffing out pom-poms. Then my kids used it to brush the dog, so now I need to buy another one. But I like how that's done that. It gives it a different texture. And this yarn is just from my local variety store. Same with this one from the local variety store, but I just made this one in the browns and didn't put a pom-pom on that one. And that one's slightly bigger size than the pink one. And then I've made, I still got to do these, a little newborn hat. And this one is just local variety store yarn again. It's not that bright, the colour. No way. And this pattern is from the Leisure Arts book, baby hats, crochet baby hats, and it is the spiral hat pattern, which is on page 22, and this is a 3-month size apparently. Yep. And then I did make one other of those, and this is the size 1 size, and it's the same spiral pattern. See, the curves come down. And that's really pretty yarn. Really pretty. And I also made a couple of booties. A pair of booties. And these are supposed to be size 1 as well, but I don't know. I suppose it depends how big your child's feet are. One of my kids has really big feet, like my dad reckons he's part Sasquatch. He's huge. So he's 13 and he's got size 11 men's, he wears size 11 men's shoe. So, okay, so there's those. And they're just, the pattern is from Nastasia.com. And it looks like if you've ever knitted the pumpkin booties with the, it's like that. Now I have a question, excuse me, sorry, for everybody. Do I put my fuzzy little pom-poms on them? Yeah. And do I also make a bigger fuzzy little pom-pom, oops, to put on the hat? What does everyone think? I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. So if you'd like to tell me what you think, I'd appreciate it. So that's all I have finished. What else have I been working on? Okay, not much really. The ever-present scrap game that I've been working on for what seems like forever is it's a lot bigger than it was. Yeah, I think I was only up to about there last time I showed it, or maybe about there, but I've done extra, but it still needs to be about double the size. So I've got a bit of work to do on that, and that's pretty much my top priority, is to get that done. It needs to be done. And then the only other thing I've been working on is I didn't put a stitch marker in it, did I? Oh no! Where is my, what am I up to? Nope. Sorry, I don't want to unravel it. Ah, there it is. Okay, oh no. This is my Foster Hope blanket. It's backwards. My Foster Hope blanket. And it is called that because it is a blanket I'm making for charity for Foster Hope, which is in New Zealand, and it provides things to children that are in foster care and don't often have a lot of things of their own. So this blanket will go there, and it will be given to a child so that they have something that is theirs that they can take with them place to place and kind of have some comfort from. This is my own design. It's nothing fancy, but I'm liking how it's working up. The yarn is beautiful and soft. It is Marble Soft from Spotlight. It's an 8-ply yarn. I'm using a 5mm hook. So that is all I have been working on. Now, what have I been buying? Please note this has accumulated over a few weeks, as orders that have been even longer than that have come in. I don't buy this much yarn every week. Honest, I don't. But to start off with, Spotlight had a 40% off all yarn for like 2 days a few weeks ago. And I just happened to be going over to Hamilton with my mum, and we went to Spotlight. And so I bought quite a lot of yarn, but I saved a ridiculous amount of money on it. And it's all yarn that I'm going to use, you know, because I do use it all eventually. So I have already bagged it all up and put it into my collection. Now my yarn is bagged up because it's in my living room, and I have 2 long-haired cats and a dog that shred, and 3 smelly teenage boys. So so that's why all my yarn is in plastic bags. Now the first one I got is, it's really beautifully soft. It is just Value brand Italiano Catena, and it's 30% wool, 40% acrylic, and 30% polyamide. Now I am allergic to wool, but I will work with it, especially when it's only a blend and it doesn't affect me too badly. And I just get itchy and scratchy and a bit red and rashy, but you know, you do what you do. So I got 3 balls of that. These were on clearance, so they weren't 40% off, but they were like way over 40% off anyway for their clearance price. So there's those. And then the next item I got on clearance has fallen on the floor. Has it? No, there it is. So these were on clearance as well. Sorry for the crinkling. And these are cotton, 100% cotton. And these are Florentine Collection Coton. 50-gram balls, 100 meters. Needle size 4.5. So I got 2 colours of that, and I got 2 of each colour. So these 2 colours I got. And that is a purple. It might be looking a bit pinky, but these are both purples. They're pinky shades of purple, but they're purple. Yeah. So there was those, and these were clearance. These were $2 each, which is good for cotton, I think. Yeah, there was those. Next, I got some Karen cakes. I only got 3 Karen cakes, because they were $7 each, these ones. I think they were clearance as well, so I might not have got them any cheaper. There's a blueberry cheesecake as the colour of these. I tried to match the centres as much as I could, as Crystal always does on Bag A Day Crochet. But so yeah, 3 of those, and I think this is going to be a shawl or a baby blanket, with maybe, if there's enough. I'm really not sure how many Karen cakes it takes to make a baby blanket. 383 yards per cake. Yeah, I'm not sure. So my Karen cakes. And then they had some millions there, and normally I always miss out on millions. But these, if you can see through the plastic, because I haven't opened it, so I don't want to open it. But it has sequins in it. What? And purple is my favourite. Favourite. Always has been since I was a little girl. But it's purple and sparkles. It looks to be a bulky yarn. But I'm thinking of making myself a cushion for my room eventually. But isn't that beautiful? So I don't know what yarn it is or anything, because like I said, it was a million, but that was 40% off. I got that for $7 for that million. Next were these. Now these are what Spotlight calls Spot Saver USA style yarn. So I don't know if this is like similar to something you might get in the States, but 312 meters. It's made in Turkey. It's 100% acrylic, and it's 200 grams. The color is Peacock, and this is really quite a nice soft acrylic. So I got 2 in the Peacock, and these were 40% off. I got 2 in this grey, which is called Grey, which is, it's a darker grey. 2 of those. And then I got 2 in this colour, which is called Pumpkin. But to me it looks more like a goldy colour than a pumpkin, because it's more gold than orange, I think. But maybe roasted pumpkin. And then I did get 1 more of those bigger balls. This one was on clearance because it has the, I don't know why it was on clearance, but this one is just called Donkey. And it's just a dark brown, but I thought I am going to try and give amigurumi another go. And I thought, you know, a good collection of worsted weight yarns, because that's what these are. Well, here we call them Aran weight yarns. Yeah, good collection of those colours. Those weights in different colours would be good for making amigurumis or whatever, my charity knitting and stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not making any sense, but I know what I'm talking about. Okay, and then I got some colours of the basic Marvel 8 ply yarn. Acrylic, just for the same thing for random things when you need a certain colour and you don't have it. So, yeah, you know, names, it's just numbers. Colour number 1098, it's Marvel 8 ply acrylic. And then I got 2 of colour 1065, which is a really bright orange. And I got 2 of the colour 1021, which is this brownie colour. Looks like wild bunny colour to me. And then 1 of the 1016, which is this dark blue. I think that's all of those. Hang on, no, didn't show you these ones. This one, which is 1008, and this one, which is 1067. So yeah, I just wanted to stock up on just basic colours for, or you know, if I wanted to whip up a blue hat, and it was really cheap on special. So that's what I got from Spotlight. I believe that's everything. Yep. So next I have well, I've misplaced it, but the yarn that I used to make this hat and the booties I got from my local quilting shop. They have a little corner with yarn and stuff in it, and I got it there. It was a treat for me because it was $17 for a 100 gram ball, and it is just I think it's just acrylic. Where's my tag gone? I did have it here so that I had it on hand. My children have been in here. Anyway, it's the Yarn Art Ocean. Now, I think you get yarn art from Hobium. So, you can probably get it way cheaper than what I paid for it. But, with being in New Zealand, getting yarn from overseas, while we can buy it cheaply over there, once you convert it into our dollars, because the New Zealand dollar is not worth a lot, so when you can convert it into our dollars and then pay shipping to get it here, it costs us quite a lot of money. So I can kind of understand why they charge $17 for that ball of yarn, even if you can get it on Hobium for $4. $4 American into New Zealand dollars is probably about $8 or $9, and then you have to ship it. So anyway, while I was there, I also bought this book. And it is Crochet Baby Hats by Leisure Arts, and it's by Anastasia Cruz. And that's the book. That's the hat I made there. That's the spiral hat. And I'm going to be making some more hats out of this book. So they'll be coming up on my projects, things to do. Okay, now the next thing is I won an auction on Trade Me, which is like eBay or whatever. And I got some Red Heart yarn because I haven't been able to find anywhere to buy Red Heart in New Zealand, but I did win this auction. So it's just Red Heart Super Saver, and they're taped together in purple tones. 2 of those, so So these are not as soft, nowhere near as soft as the yarn from Spotlight, the American style. They call it yarn. Yeah, this is nowhere near as soft. So that was a Trade Me purchase, and also from Trade Me I got, the balls are a bit scraggly, but I got 3 of these, and they do have a bit of a luster to them, I suppose. It's just called Colour One, and they are Peyton's. There's a sticker over them, I can't read. Peyton's Botanica, 78% premium acrylic and 22% cotton. But those colours look lovely. I can't wait to do something with that. And I got 3 of those. They're 100 gram balls, and they have 260 meters in each ball, and they recommend size 4mm knitting needles, so maybe a 5mm hook. And then finally, last thing I promise, is this yarn. It is Naco Lollipop, and I'll be very interested to see how that works up. And I got 3 balls of that, and that is 100% premium acrylic, and it is nice and soft, way softer than that Red Heart. That Red Heart's not very soft. And it's 230 meters, and it recommends a 3.5 to 4mm hook. So yeah, it's like a DK weight 8 ply. Yeah, so I'm happy with those purchases of Trade Me. So that's what I've been buying. So what is coming up? Well, in New Zealand, it's going to be Father's Day soon, on the 1st of September. Now, my father always tells us not to get him anything, but I can't not get him anything, so I usually make him something. Last year I made him a blanket, so this year I'm thinking I might make him some cotton dishcloths, because he loves cotton dishcloths. So that's what I think I'll do. So that's coming up. Next thing coming up is Christmas. What? It's like 3 months away? 4. Not far anyway. I mean, you blink, you'll miss it. It'll be Christmas by the time you think about it. So, the only thing with Christmas in New Zealand is Christmas is in summer. And so, even though we have the same decorations of like snowmen and snowflakes and stuff, which is ridiculous because there's no snow anywhere, and it all looks quite funny in the sunshine, I don't know what to make for people for Christmas. I need some summery gifts that I can make. So if anyone has any good ideas of things I can make for Christmas gifts, I would really, really, really appreciate it, because my mind is blank. All I can think of is water bottle holders. That's about as far as my brain has extended itself. So if anyone has some good ideas, I would really appreciate it. And I need to finish my scrap den. That is my main project I'm going to be working on, is that, because I need to start the next one. And then finally, I want to make some things for a craft market before Christmas. My mum sews, and we are hoping to have a stall maybe end of November at a market. So I need to pull finger and get some stuff made for that. So if anyone has any ideas of things I can make for the market, you know, quick, easy things that will probably sell well. I do remember it will be coming up to Christmas, but New Zealand Christmas, so hats and things probably won't sell because it will be summertime. No hats, no mittens, no scarves, no cowls. So, you know, what do you do? If you've got any brilliant ideas, please share them with me. I will be really grateful. So on that note, I'm all done. What have you guys been up to? What have you been making? I was watching, who was I watching? Billy, the Crafty Floridian, the other day, and she just cracks me up. Does anyone else watch her? And she's pretty cool. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, she'd been sewing, and I so want to get my sewing machine out, so I might do that as well this week. I do have some projects that need to be done. I do need to drag the sewing machine out, so maybe I might have some sewing to show you next time. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. I would really appreciate it if you would like this video, if you actually liked this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share my link. You know, if you think someone you know might like to watch my videos, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so thank you, and goodbye from this wet and windy, horrible winter day here in the Matamata Piako district in the Waikato of New Zealand. Take care. Bye bye.